Hi, today I want to talk to you about cocking and decocking the ACUslide MAXX crossbows. So to start with, your trigger box is going to be in the rearward position, like you've just shot the bow. And what we're going to do with our right hand, we're going to grab this forward assist lever, and with the left finger, and I typically hold the stock just like this because it's very, very comfortable and easy to do, just push down with your first finger on that latch and slide that trigger box forward until I make contact with the string. And I want to give good forward pressure, and you'll hear that string, you'll hear the trigger box click and latch to the bowstring. Now the trigger box is attached. We're going to go ahead and start the cocking cycle. And again, this is under constant brake, so if you happen to lose that crank handle during the cocking process, it's not a big deal. As the trigger box gets back to the end of the barrel, you're going to want to listen for a click, and you're going to want to watch this latch, and you'll see it move. So I'm watching that latch. I heard the click, the lever went down, kicked back up. Now I'm going to do one backwards rotation, and then I'm going to push the gear stop button with my left thumb and hold that in, and I'm just going to spin the collar backwards until it stops. Now the bow is cocked and ready to shoot. I want to talk to you about the importance of the back winding process at the end of the cocking cycle. So basically what we did is, once the latch clicked, we did one backwards rotation with the crank handle. That's taking the pressure off of the strap and putting it onto the latch. That assures that you've got a consistent anchor point every time you shoot the crossbow. That's going to help with your accuracy. Then we talked about holding the gear stop button with your left thumb and spinning the collar backwards. Typically that backspin is only going to be a quarter to a half a turn. What we're doing there is, as you do that back wind with your fingers, you're going to see that collar actually open up. That's the brake system opening up. That way, after we've shot the crossbow, we're ready to take the trigger box down and attach it to the bowstring again. So these two steps are very important in the cocking process. You want to make sure you do them every time. So now the crossbow's cocked. We've been hunting all day, didn't get to shoot the bow. Now we're going to decock it. First thing you're going to want to do is put the crank handle in. With your left finger, and I typically, works really well, just hold the stock like this and apply a little bit of downward pressure with my finger on that latch. Latch isn't going to move at first. Then you're going to go forward like you're cocking the bow with the crank handle, and it'll get a little bit tight, and then you'll feel that latch lever give way. Once you do that, hold it in the back position and start to back wind. Once you get about one rotation, you can let go of that latch and just let the trigger box go down the barrel. Again, if you happen to lose the handle in this process, nothing's going to happen. Take this down until the string is straight across and you see a little bit of slack in the strap. That way there's no tension on that strap. Now you decock the crossbow. That trigger box can stay down and attached until the next time you're ready to shoot the bow.